Dylan, did you see this article from LinkedIn talking about their new tools for small businesses?
No, but I'm intrigued because you did the bunny ears quote tools.
Wait, did I? I don't think I meant to do that.
Yeah, you did.
I'll do tools.
Oh, okay. The Trump tools.
Yeah. No, it's AI tools that they're integrating into the LinkedIn platform directly.
Okay.
Yeah, the product. And I feel like everyone is doing this right now, but when I read through this, I actually got kind of hyped. Even though I'm not a big LinkedIn user, I was like, maybe I should start a business and then use LinkedIn. So I just wanted to go through this and kind of talk on what they're adding.
Yeah, let's do it.
The value of it. Some interesting stats that they share at the beginning of this article that comes from CX Today. 69% of Gen Z founders say entrepreneurship feels more achievable than ever before, which is cool. I feel like we're seeing a rise in people starting businesses and just feeling confident that they're going to be able to. And I feel like that change, obviously, in the past, it required massive upfront capital to get stuff going, to get a head count, get other people to help you. But really, today, you just need a laptop and you're good to go.
And so the Gen Z, essentially the under 30 founders, the founders that are under 30 years old right now, are feeling very optimistic about the future. There's a lot of opportunity.
Yeah. And empowered. Yeah, they feel like there's more opportunity and it's easier to capitalize on those opportunities. This article argues that the client experience starts before the customer even makes contact with you. I feel like we've talked about that before, where you kind of see someone, say on a YouTube video, you watch them a few times, you start to feel, you almost make your decision on their product based on them way before you even consider buying the product.
Yes.
And I think, these entrepreneurs are also feeling that way. So that's just some interesting kind of meta stats that they share. So let's get into the actual LinkedIn tools.
So that's a little background on why LinkedIn is implementing these tools we're about to talk about.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. So yeah, let's just jump into the tools. I want to upfront say these are all bundled into their $99 a month program. I think it's called Premium All-in-One.
Okay.
But I'm going to save this for the end. It's $100, but not really. So I'll save that. So number one is their AI agentic hiring. So this is like a hiring pro agent that you can just chat with in natural language, and it will help you come up with job descriptions, go post the jobs, as well as collect the applicants. And you can talk to it about the applicants. So you can maybe end up just chatting with an agent and then waiting a few days and then saying, give me the top 5 candidates. And that's all you have to do. And then you can, dive into those resumes and see for yourself.
Is the agent talking to prospects?
I don't think it directly talks to them. I think for now, it just kind of posts on the LinkedIn jobs. And then if someone goes and applies.
Gets applicants. And then, so this is like AI shopping. People are going to game the system with their resumes.
Yeah.
I have 30 years of agentic engineering and prompt engineering. So
yeah. Well, I mean, you would still need to interview them, right? So you can.
Yeah, for sure.
But it probably cuts out a lot of time of going through candidates that don't meet, any of the qualifications.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Okay. So that's the first one. Let's see how many. There's 6 of these I'm going to go through, or 5 actually. The 6 is the bonus I'm saving. So number 2 is just daily prospecting and sales recommendations. So you tell the dashboard what your ideal customer looks like. So you can put their location, what industry, their title, and then the agent will actually go scan LinkedIn and bring back 15, penalized prospects every day. So every day you can open up LinkedIn and have 15 people that's who you're reaching out to today. And that's just
ready
fully
for more
automated.
spam.
Yeah, basically. Number 3 is basically just a built-in copywriter that's meant for marketing. So nothing crazy, but it'll be on the platform itself. Okay, number 4 is, this one's cool. It's branding and personal profile tools. So basically, you can turn your personal LinkedIn page into a functioning storefront. So what that looks like is you get dynamic cover images and custom buttons. So on your actual LinkedIn, you can have a button to book a call or visit your website, which currently you can't do.
Yeah, a call to action.
Yeah. On your LinkedIn.
Yeah.
And as well as advice sessions. And these are a feature that allows you to offer and accept payments for consulting or coaching sessions directly through your profile. So that's kind of cool to think about. If you are a consultant, you don't have to have anyone leave the LinkedIn platform. They can just find you there, set up your session, and then they can pay you there as well. And then the last one, also cool, it's competitor analytics. So small businesses rarely have the budget for like massive data analytics software.
Right.
So usually you're just kind of doing your best to guess what other competitors are doing. So this tool, you can pick up to 9 competitors and it will bench your page performance against theirs. So then you can see like where your LinkedIn profile is, doing good or places to improve it. So those are the 5 tools that they're marketing for this. That falls under the $100 a month plan, but as a bonus, you get $50 of monthly advertising and $50 of hiring credit. So you're paying the $100, but if you're actually using all of these features, actually you're just paying for the advertising and hiring. Nice. I feel like there's a lot of good value there.
Yeah, I imagine you'll probably want a higher budget to actually see effectiveness. The $50,
like in the ads.
Yeah, the $50 probably isn't enough to make a huge difference, but it does get you a little bit of taste.
Yeah.
And it does make that offer a little sweeter because, yeah, you get maybe a little more distribution. I had a couple thoughts there whenever you're ready.
Yeah, let's hear them.
The big thing I'm hearing more and more as companies add AI to their products and also people interact with AI more, whether that's an existing product or a new one. These LinkedIn AI tools and all AI tools specifically make like genuine connections more important and more meaningful. So connecting with somebody I'm actually expecting to be connected with will have a lot more weight than someone who connects with me or pays to be in my inbox. Or, real content, real stories will be more meaningful. So admittedly, we use AI to turn these episodes into LinkedIn posts.
Shame on you.
I know, but it's all built off of our real voice, our real thoughts, and it's not regurgitated thoughts. Like we're sharing our responses to articles and news and what people are doing with AI, and it's genuinely ours. So when somebody reads something, it's genuinely our thoughts. The issue is a lot of people are wanting the AI to tell them what will go viral or get a lot of reach, and they want to post that, but that's not them. So one of 2 things will happen. It'll sound like everybody else and it won't get reach. Or if it does get reach, people will reach out and then quickly find out that you're not what you're advertised as. So more meaningful content, real stories, and real takes and thoughts are even more important. And then thirdly, in-person real life experiences are going to be more important. So prospecting for employees and customers, especially the higher ticket ones, if you're trying to look for that, chief AI officer, or you're trying to land that, 7-figure contract, then in-person meeting with people in boardrooms, taking them out to dinner, taking the time to get to know them and, share a room with them is even more important now because there's so much slush, or as they're calling it, AI slop.
Yeah, slop.
There's more noise. And so it's almost like the less noise and the more meaning you bring, the better.
Yeah.
That's my thought. Like the whole thought with this podcast is just let's try not to add to the noise, but try to funnel it out. We're filtering out. We're trying to filter out at least the bad stuff and only bring the stuff for the small business owner who wants to start somewhere.
Right. Yeah, for sure. I agree. I mean, that's kind of what we've said before also is like use AI for I don't know how
to amplify what you're already doing. That's
right.
What I would say.
Yeah, like for example, these LinkedIn tools, you use it to find 15 prospects, but then you go reach out to those prospects.
But if you don't know how to close or you don't know how to hire the right person, it's going to make you fail faster. Just like marketing makes a bad product fail faster. More like you're essentially, if you don't know what you're doing, you get more on the front end, but it's going to kill you on the back end.
Yeah, if you spam them with AI generated sales pitches, that's not going to be good. Yeah. I was talking to a coworker the other day and he was looking for a travel agent and he reached out to like 4 of them. And I think 2 of them responded with obviously just AI generated and he just didn't even read the email at that point. So he went with one of the other 2. So yeah, use these AI tools, but you have to really add, the humanity to it as well.
Yeah. We're in a weird spot where probably only a third. That may be generous. A quarter may be generous. Let's say a quarter of the population can recognize AI content,
Yeah.
where that's probably still profitable for some of those travel agents.
Yeah.
Like,
That's interesting.
It's more valuable to be the first to respond back because, like you said, he messaged several
yeah.
of the agents, and they're probably testing that out to see if it works. And it probably works for most people because once you get the first response back, you trust that, okay, that's my person. Yeah. It's like you're going to stop reaching out because they reached out. But then it does the exact opposite and makes it worse if you respond back so quick that it's not human. And so I'm getting to the point here where whenever you do, because I see nothing wrong with AI response to inbound leads like that, but it's going to hurt you when it doesn't feel genuine. So you're going to have to add a fake delay. You're going to have to add a typo or something, or at least have a handwritten template you send back.
Yeah, I think it just needs to be in your voice more so.
Most of these auto response models are not, they're just generic, probably ChatGPT like V4 or something. It's garbage because it hasn't been given enough training, and that's very unfortunate. Yeah, it's going to get better and it's going to feel more genuine eventually, and I'm interested to see what the market does with that. But yeah, that is interesting. It essentially turned him off because he's obviously very sensitive to AI content because he's around it all the time.
Yeah.
AI words.
Which to be fair, he's a software dev using it every day. But yeah, just something to consider. Make sure to make it sound at least like you put effort into it and you're not just spam replying to people.
Yeah. Yeah. Which means, real quick, before we move on from that, I want to just give a quick high-level overview of what that looks like. I think we have something where I mentioned, when you delegate something, there's 3Ds. You have to document, demonstrate, and then duplicate. If you aren't demonstrating to the AI what you want it to do, if you're not documenting what it needs to do and where to find the information, and this is all like you have a Word doc or a PDF with example responses to stuff, or you don't have a good prompt telling it what its role is, you're never going to be able to duplicate it right. It's going to look fake. So telling the AI, let's talk about this autoresponder scenario, telling the AI what its role is, who it works for, and how to sound. And then also the next thing you have to do after that is give it examples. Like, this is how we responded manually to this form input. And then this is how we responded successfully to this one, and give it like 10 of those. So given all that context, the AI can then respond more like you would have, because it can predict. AI is just predicting. It would predict what you would want it to send at that time. That's my tangent. Had to go over that while we were there, because some people may hear that and they'd be like, well, what do I do?
Yeah, no,
that's what you do.
Good call. Yeah, that's helpful. That's pretty much it for this article about LinkedIn's new tools for small businesses. Did you have any other points you wanted to hit on?
No, I talked enough. Thank you.
Yeah, you did on a podcast. I can't believe you. I think it's cool. I think definitely seems like LinkedIn's trying to become, get more people to stay in LinkedIn and not be leaving to use other AI tools, and trying to just keep that market share. Because if they're immediately giving back $100 worth of credits, they're not really making much money on this right now. So I also wonder if these prices will go up over time or not. But kind of, I don't know. It's interesting to see.
It's a heck of an offer.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like the classic rule to, like, if you have an ad and you want people to respond back to it, it's like give them an offer that they would feel stupid saying no to. Yeah. This is like you're getting $50 in credit for two different things. So you're getting $100 in credit.
$100,
paying $99, and then you're getting all these AI tools. So they structured that in a really good way. That is kind of a masterclass in building an offer. So good job, LinkedIn.
Yeah, good job. Unrelated, I saw LinkedIn fired like 3/4 of their people last week.
Nice.
Microsoft did. But
right after they rolled this feature out, they're like, all right, we don't need any of you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Nice.
Cool. Well, that's it for today's episode. Thank you everyone for listening. It means a lot that you do listen. And if you are a small business owner and you're looking for ways to implement AI into your workflow, or you see this LinkedIn, these tools, and you want to try them out, but you're not sure where to start, visit infactodigital.com, because Dylan, just take it.
He's heard this call to action. like
Just
60
take it.
times now, but that's okay. If you are a small business owner and you want to figure out where AI fits in your business for free, I change it every time. That's why you don't.
Yeah.
If you want to see where AI fits in your business for free, go to infactodigital.com. We send these episodes out via email every morning. If you want to read it, it's in a blog post, it's in a YouTube video, and it's also in your favorite podcast player. If your favorite podcast player is either Spotify or Apple Podcasts, and also YouTube. If you want real practical stories of where people are using AI, we do a webinar. If you go to infactodigital.com, you'll find it. We do an AI for small business webinar. We got the email list. We will do one-on-one meetings with people who reach out to us directly. We'll audit your systems and we'll give you a strategy for free. You don't have to work with us to actually implement it. Again, go to infactodigital.com. And Jackson, somebody enjoyed listening to this and they really wanted to support us. Like, let's say they don't want to implement AI for their business. There's somebody else out there that may. What would somebody do to help us reach somebody else?
Yeah, it's a great question. I really think it just comes down to the best thing you can do to support us is just recommend this episode to one other person that you think would find value in it.
Even if you have two friends this would think this would be valuable for, send this to one and then listen to tomorrow's and then send that one to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be best actually.
Yeah, or see if that first friend sends it back to you the next day. That would be good too.
That would be sick. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, thank you for listening.
Yeah, thank you guys. Good luck this week.
See you tomorrow.